Hi, and welcome to the third part of my old school blues guitar lesson for Little Son Jackson's Gambler's Blues. And in this third and final part of the lesson, I'm going to try to go through the solos that he uses in the song. And throughout most of the tune, he's playing this pretty patterned structure that follows what he's singing. Like that. But when he goes to the solo, he's going to play this first solo. Let me try to play it through the best I can, and then we'll break it down step by step. And I'll take it from the end of a verse in context. So the first position, that little thing, and what I'm doing is using my first and second fingers. I think this is what he's doing because I'm going to need to use my pinky to reach up there. So I've got my first finger on the 11th fret of the second string and my second finger on the 12th fret of the first string. And so he starts out the solo with just that double stop, and he's beating on the open 5th string, and then as he plays each phrase, he's using our lead-in, our little bass, stumble bass lead-in. So let's start off the solo again. And there he does something like this. I think it's like this. So he's going with his pinky to the 14th fret of the 1st string, and he's keeping this position. And he plays a lick like that. And to me it sounds like he's doing this. This right here, he's got the pinky on the 14th fret of the 1st string, and he takes it off and then gets what would be the 11th fret of the 2nd string. So he does this. So 2nd string, 1st string, and then he's going to do this on and off with the pinky. So let me do that slowly. That's what I play. And then it leads into the next part. So let's do the whole thing so far. And then he does this. Taking that same position, 3 frets down. So now I've got my first finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string and my second finger on the 9th fret. So the whole thing. So I'm playing. And then moving it down. Let's walk through that one more time. I'll try to play it slower. Sorry, I get going too fast. And then right here, this lick is really neat. And what I hear him doing is just taking his first finger and going back and forth between the 7th and the 5th fret. And he's using the open 5th string as his bass. And then I've got the open 3rd, which is our G. So when we go back to the 1, a lot of times he'll use that open G to get back to the 1. So let's do the whole first solo to that point. Now that part is pretty much stuff that we've done before. That part is different. And what he's doing, he's just bouncing his finger up and down on the G, on the 3rd fret of the 1st string while picking the open bass. And listen to the melody. So you got to keep the bass steady with the thumb. And then you got to play that pattern with the 1st finger. That's a little tricky at first, but eventually you get the hang of it. And then from there, he's going to go to this. 8th fret, 5th fret on the 1st string. So again, I'm trying to do this out of context. I can't tell if he's doing this or getting the 2nd string. Like that. He goes to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string, a little bend. And that quick lick from the 1st fret of the 2nd string, 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So that whole last part of the solo. So I think he's doing this. And he might be getting, when he plays this 1st and 2nd strings. And then the open G. And then back into the verse. So let me play the solo. First solo all the way through one time, slowly. Without messing up, I hope. To the next verse. Now that's the first solo, and in just a minute I will teach you the second solo. Second solo for Little Son Jackson's Gambler Blues. Let's go through this one time. I'll play it in context from the end of a verse, and then I'll play it slowly and we'll break it down just like we did last time. So the first part, he's playing off this 8th fret to 5th fret on the 1st string and the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And he does either something like that, where he goes 8, 5 on the 1st string, 5th fret on the 2nd string, so sounds like that. Or you could that, or you could use either one or both of those, but I think that's what he plays. This one I will have tabbed out. Or, so the whole solo he goes this. I think that first one. Then he does this. Yeah, that makes more sense. So he goes 8, 5 on the first string, 5 on the second string, 5 on the first string, 8, 5. Like that, while dumping the bass. And then the last part, he does 8, 5, and he does kind of a rapid picking, doing that same pattern, 8, 5, 5, first and second string. And then, again, to get back to the 1 or the G, he's going to get the open third string. So let's try that second solo, what we have so far. So without the bass, let me do the melody of the treble strings. That's what I'm hearing. If it's not that exactly, it's something very, very close. One more time. So a lot of that is stuff we've already played. So from the solo. Again, 8, 5, open, third fret of the third string, and then into the last verse. Let me try to play the whole solo all the way through slowly for you. This is the second solo. And there you have it. And from what when I listen to the song, those are the things that I'm hearing. And I'm sure there's little variations and little differences in there that you can hear and figure out. And I'm still studying the song. I play it with my older brother who sings and plays harmonica. And I've learned enough to be able to play it, but I want to learn all the little intricacies and nuances and variations and all that too. So